Hey guys, so it was a beautiful day taking this video, and I'm just doing voiceover because I had a mask on during the showing. There was a little bit of a mold smell inside, and which was stronger than normal, we'll say. Nothing visible, but definitely a smell. Anyway, it looked like the deck structure was nice. Has the knee post coming back to the house there. Knee braces, paneling on the interior walls, old carpeting. It was a mismatch of some newer windows, and I'll highlight some of the windows here. Overall, of course, you're looking towards the west. Nice big large deck. You could hear the ocean really nicely. You could see the waves breaking. Different views from different areas on the property. It's a little better from the north side of the property. Really nice little open floor plan for a small home here. Ceilings were average height. It's just highlighting the hearth, fireplace in the corner. This was a newer looking vinyl window. Slider it looked like an older, different colored vinyl window and another newer vinyl window. The sliding glass door was a little bit hard to operate, and it had a broken handle. This is single pane glass, probably original. Of course, you have the spiral staircase going upstairs. Flooring was damaged in the kitchen, and it looked like it was kind of peeling in places. It was a little bit soft in the kitchen floor as I was walking around. Wasn't sure if it's just the vinyl separating. I would anticipate potentially needing to replace subfloor. They had cut out some of the sheetrock to do a repair work in a few areas. Over here, they had removed some paneling and removed some sheetrock. Looked like an attic access at some point, but I believe that's just the bedroom upstairs now. They had to do some repair work, I'm guessing, on there's a shower in the bathroom. Trying to see where those led to, and it looked like the mixer valve for the shower. The bathroom is set up so that guests can use it from the kitchen space, and it also has a door into the downstairs bedroom. It's a small shower stall, fiberglass shower stall, bathroom fan, lighting. Kind of a small bathroom. I don't believe it was 3 feet wide. This is the bedroom. It was a decent sized little small bedroom. Old window, single pane glass. I believe it was a double bed. I don't believe it was a queen. It was smaller. But overall, pretty good feel. The home had a pretty good feel. And like I said, it had a musky, kind of mildewy, moldy smell. Not sure what that'd be like if it aired out. I'm not sure what the problem is. This door leads to the exterior, so there's a little like mud room off of the exterior. I believe this is I think it's the north side of the home. They had some storage, refrigerator, and I believe there was a spot for a washer and dryer. I did see a dryer vent on the exterior. But thinking back, I'm not sure if it looked like maybe there's a dryer vent down on the bottom there. And then there was some more repair work done at the vanity in the bathroom that I had noticed. A little bit of cracking in the sheetrock there, or plaster. There was a little bit of like mildew in the corner of the shower, but that's not unusual to find in a bathroom, especially without proper ventilation, even in newer homes. Spiral staircase, it was a little tight, but completely doable. I'm about 6'3", 230 pounds, and it was fine for me. It'd be a little challenging getting furniture up there, but completely doable. And there is a deck out the front. So this is the bathroom. Ceiling slants upwards from the floor up, and toilet, sink, towel bar. It was tight, little fit there. I'd say it'd be hard for someone to really stand up my height in that space, but workable. And they had 3 beds in this room. Cadet heaters throughout the home, so the heating is electric, wall heat. Nice views though, decent views of the ocean. So you can see the waves, and then panning back, and I show, I'm just kind of looking at the deck and the overhang there. So it's a large overhang. Nice to keep you protected. The wood ceiling. Tongue and groove. It looked like there was some marks on it. I thought maybe it was some watermarks, but it didn't really look totally like watermarks. Would have to have an inspector look closer at it. So newer vinyl window down below, and over here newer vinyl window. They probably added those in to help with ventilation, since they opened the fireplace vent going out through the roof there. Looked like maybe some of the wood ceiling had been replaced near the fireplace venting. Paneling on the walls for the most part. This is the additional sleeping space upstairs. It's actually a nice size room. Cadet heater out there looking out towards the rear yard. I believe this was another vinyl window. So they've replaced maybe half or almost half. Now we're outside. Okay, that was the neighbor sign looking up towards the house. Of course, everything's really kind of overgrown. Maybe could use a little trim, but it also provides good privacy. I was noticing from up in the property. So there's some perks there. I'd say the bush by the deck could be trimmed out, and the yard space would be much larger. Just showing you the structure underneath the deck here. There may be some brackets that could be added for support, but other than that, it looked pretty solid. It felt solid. Definitely needs a power wash. It looked like a synthetic decking material with like some organic growth on it. It just needs to be really treated for mildew and cleaned off. I believe it would look pretty good. Some of the railing needs work. Definitely not to code. Even some of the railings missing, so that would need to be taken care of. Trying to highlight the ocean. And you saw it in person, so you can know that the views are pretty nice, and you know what that looks like in person. I don't think the video quite does it justice. Plus, you can't hear the ocean, which you could hear really well from out front. That was the cap for the fireplace chimney. For some reason it had come off or fallen off. I'm just kind of showing you the roof, metal roof, which is a nice thing. Depending on its age, they typically can last around up to 50 years or so. Just showing you the structure of the deck. Again, they did some flashing on top of the ledger board there. And down the deck towards the side yard, the shed in the back there. I peek underneath there's the foundation. The siding all looked pretty good from my initial first glance. Taking a peek underneath just to show the decking structure. I thought this was interesting. It was a little stamp, July 22nd. I'm guessing 1960. So big crawl space access, had a vent on it, keep the little critters out. Some bathroom venting that or kitchen venting, they punched out the wall there. A little bit unusual, but I believe adequate. Gutters need to be cleaned. There's trees growing. Trees with bushes with flowers growing in the gutters. And this is the rear shed here. It was full, so I didn't bother opening the door for the video. It was full of looked like belongings, probably where they put away all the summer gear. And this was that rear door that I looked out through beyond the kitchen there in the, I guess, mud room in the rear. And it had rusted out, needs to be replaced. Highlighting that the foundation is really just like posts and beams from what I could see. So it's posted up in a few spots, kind of like a deck, and just finished off and sealed in. And that's just the rear yard. Fencing is just probably 5 feet behind the shed, maybe like 10-15 feet behind there it is, behind the house, most likely indicating the rear property line. There was the dryer vent that's coming out of that mudroom area, which I'm guessing is probably the laundry room as well. I did not see the full hookups, but they might have been hidden maybe behind the refrigerator or something in there. Porthole windows was kind of cool. Real peaceful, serene. I don't remember picking up on any road noise. This is the other side of the home. Just like a discoloration on the siding and roofing. I think a good pressure washing would go a long way. Of course, paint. Cleaning out the gutters, highlighting the gutters. Direct the water away from the home. This is like an old piece of plumbing. It might be a plumbing vent, an old one, maybe still being used. Once again, the foundation underneath the mudroom storage space there. And this was just like basically a vent for the foundation on the other side of the home. They have a board kind of over it, showing you the ground and debris is in contact with the siding. So this side could use a little help with pulling, some of the dirt and leaves away from the house, help grading the ground away and down from the house, improving the slope away from the house. I would suggest probably installing a foundation vent well which essentially can be plastic or metal, sometimes even stone, a way to hold the earth away from the foundation vents, just to prevent water from being directed inside. Once again, the gutter is directing the water away from the house, so that's positive. That's what you want. I do like the A-frame style, really attractive. Just kind of taking a peek around the deck again for you. It looked like it was all fairly intact. The railing needs some work. Decking felt pretty good. I think a pressure wash and cleaning would make it look a lot better. And then here's that front yard space. It's actually, well, I'm looking out towards the neighbors, but then back at the house, that big bush, if it's trimmed up, I think this front yard space is pretty nice. It could be another little entertaining space. It's fairly flat, so I think it'd be usable. Really cute little house, and you can see, look up the records for the home next door, which was, I believe, smaller, sold for quite a bit more.